We live. What's going on, my good people? Happy Thursday, April 7th, man. We got another episode of the Man and Man coming up. As always, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in. Got some good topics for the day. Shout out to my man Stephon Diggs. Y'all see him in the background. Signing that new massive deal extension with the Buffalo Bills.
Yes, sir.
Of course, man, we got Tiger teeing up. We got the GOAT back. That's going to be epic today. Good luck to the GOAT. It's good to see him back out there on the green. What else we got, D-Butt?
Man, what else we got? Obviously, the Masters, like you said, with Tiger coming back. MLB opening day. I went and dusted off my Dodgers cap. Yeah, man, you know me. I got a couple teams, but yeah, opening day. Baseball is back. Obviously, avoided the lockout, so they're back. Still got to talk a little bit about that, Natty. I know we ain't been on. It's been a minute since UNC took that big fat L against my Kansas Jayhawk, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
Oh, yeah, Jayhawks, huh?
Yeah, man. UFC 273 this weekend is Saturday. A few other things to talk about. Obviously, slow on the NFL, on the football side of things. All you're seeing now is, mock drafts and who is this and the best at this. We'll talk a little bit, obviously, about our guy Diggs and his deal, his big deal, huge extension. And then hopefully getting a lot of questions from y'all. It's on these slow news days like this. I'm trying to watch Tiger, but tap in, hit us on the socials on Twitter. Hashtag M2M Live, or just hit us in the comments, but you already know. But yeah, so yeah. We'll see you on the other side.
Let's get it.
Yo.
What it do, baby?
Ain't shit. We back, man. We back. So I left out huge sport news. Forgot about F1. F4, we got a race. I think it's this Sunday. Might be like 1 a.m. start time for us, but it'll be down under in Australia.
Oh, you gotta catch that then. 1 a.m. You gotta stay up.
I got to.
You huge F1 fan, so you got to do that.
I got to, man. I'm almost finished with the Drive to Survive series. If y'all in the chat, y'all tapped into the series, let me know what you thought about it. But I thought it's been pretty dope. Obviously, when they do these documentaries behind the scenes shit, I feel like they always kind of fabricate a little, not fabricate, but
you're gonna take the most exciting parts of the behind the scenes.
Yeah, but you try to create that little extra drama and a little extra this, so I can kind of see that, but it's still dope to see all the behind the scenes, see what really go into it and what really makes these drivers athletes. You know what I mean? A lot of the things they deal with, same as us, but a lot of people look at it and be like, man, you driving the car, you turning left, you turning right, that's not an athlete, but sheesh. But yeah, very entertaining.
So car drivers, they're athletes in your book.
You know what? I'll give them that. Yeah. The definite. What? If swimmer, if golfer, yeah, absolutely. At 1,000%. Are they not in your book?
I don't know. That's a tough one for me. I feel as though they're definitely an expert in their field. What's the definition of a athlete?
That's a good question.
Let me see what the definition of an athlete is.
Let me hear what the listeners think.
Okay.
Are drivers
definitions from
athletes or no?
From Oxford Languages. A person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. No, drivers are not athletes.
Bruh. That's physical exercise, bro.
Driving?
Hell yeah. That's physical. Yeah. Bro, these dudes are going 200 miles an hour, hitting corners at 150. It's hot out there. These dudes just racing Saudi Arabia.
Okay, so you're telling me
you sweating, your adrenaline going.
If I'm in the arcade sitting down.
That's completely different, bro. That's like you've been playing Madden compared to playing real football. No, that's different.
No, when you in the car, I'm sitting down, I'm driving, I'm hitting the gas. I'm hitting the brake.
So disrespectful to those F1 drivers, man. NASCAR drivers,
I'm not
IndyCar drivers.
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just telling you what and my comprehension may be wrong. A person who, and like I said, they're an expert at what they do. They're at the top of the level of what they do, driving the car. I'm not taking anything away from them, but the definition is proficient in sports and other forms of a physical exercise.
Very physical.
So if I'm in, I gotta do more research on it.
I'll tell you. Matter of fact, somebody just said it. Watch training videos.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta watch the training videos.
Or just watch an episode of that Netflix joint. When I know you got a flight coming up. Just download the episode, maybe 2, and watch. And I think you'll get, because I know I got way more of a respect for what they do. Now, are they on the same level of an athlete as a football, basketball, baseball? No, in my opinion, no. But highly, highly competitive. Like I said, you driving like you in corners.
I didn't say it's not competitive.
You sweating.
I didn't say
adrenaline.
I didn't say it's competitive.
You hitting the wall at 30 G's, like.
But I get what you're saying. Like I'm not disagreeing with what you're as far as like adrenaline. Like everybody gets adrenaline. Shit, you get adrenaline. People get adrenaline getting on a plane. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sweating. Like you can sweat walking down. You know what I mean? Doing whatever. I'm not saying that they're not competitive. I'm not saying they're not experts or whatever. Like I said, I got to do more research on the F1 and the NASCAR and the Indy. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as NASCAR drive. You know what I mean? I just got to do more research. Like I said, I don't want to come in sounding naive or no disrespect to the drivers. That was a valid question. Like,
no, I would have 5 years ago, I'd have probably been right there with you. Like, nah, hell no. Now I heard Channing Crowder say before when he was on the other podcast, like, y'all turning left. I think, because I think NASCAR, they just, going in the oval. Like, y'all turning left. Like, how much of an athlete do you got to be? And I think he might have gotten a car with one of them. And you just come away with a different. Let me look up athlete too.
So that's the same. That's the same. So you don't believe my me?
No, I believe it was from Oxford. You right? I just want to read it.
So again, okay. So somebody said in the comments, it's like more than the e-gamer. So like the esports,
not an athlete. Not an athlete.
But they're sweating. Their adrenaline is going.
If you can do whatever you're doing, nah, bro. Absolutely not. You can do that for. I know people who don't play games for 24 hours straight. World of Warcraft shit.
They're conditioned for that. Like they're conditioned for that.
All right, let me give you another definition of athlete from dictionary.com. A person trained or gifted in exercises or contests involving physical agility, stamina, or strength. A participant in a sport, exercise, or game requiring physical skill. I would say that falls under that line.
So what is a physical skill? So let's break it. Like now, what's the physical?
Driving, turning. You gotta be on point. You gotta be able to gauge. All right, can I gun and hit this?
As far as gamers, are they not focusing in on? I'm just trying to rebuke what you know what I'm saying? Like if you saying the drivers are they turning and everything, the gamers, shoot.
But them dudes
your
lose
fingers
10
gotta
pounds.
be strong, your hands gotta be strong.
10 pounds a race.
See, I know people that can lose 10 pounds sitting down. I ain't saying they're an athlete.
But hey, you know, it's a fair question, fair conversation, and
that's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying?
I call them athletes.
I'm not knocking them for what they do, because again, I can't do it. So again, I can't sit in the car and do X, Y, and Z. But you know,
I think once you watch an episode, you'll come away. But speaking of losing 10 pounds, I put my damn AC on eco mode accidentally. I was on like 79. I had to come out there hoodie. Hey, what y'all put our ACs on tonight, man?
Shit, I'm around
what's the temperature?
I'm
70?
at
Yeah.
70. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 72.
72. I like 70. Depending on, you know. But hey, that's a great conversation, man. We're gonna put that poll up, man.
For sure.
What the people think, you know. No disrespect. We're gonna put that out at the jump. No
disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
I think it's a fair question.
No disrespect. They are great at what they do, but are they athletes?
I'll tell you this answer your question. Let's see what Lewis Hamilton. Let's see what he make a year.
That shit don't make him no athlete.
Shit, man. Let me see. Lewis Hamilton makes 40 million USD per year.
That just makes him a wealthy man.
And F1 is considered a sport. It's considered a sport. So if you participate in the sport, I think that will make you an athlete. But
all right, shout out Brad Richardson, man. He said check my messages, man. He just sent me a training video. I'm definitely gonna check that out.
I guess that must be 50 bag. Shit.
Yeah, he got the 50 bag. I mean, sure. Again, he's exceptional at what he does. I mean, anybody who's exceptional in their craft, most of the times, more times than not, they get in that bag. So,
hey, the pit crew members might be athletes too, bottom boy. Pause.
Hey, now I can see that.
I think it's harder to be a driver than a pit crew member. I'll tell you that much. I ain't even gonna look up the salaries to even confirm that, and it's definitely a team sport. It got to be a team sport. But big F1 show here.
I see the agility in the pit crew members.
I'm telling you, you'll gain more respect for it once you do a little more research. But the Australian Grand Prix, 7th through the 10th. But what else we got? Let's talk about some other athletes.
Hold on. Bottom boy. I'm with you on that, bottom boy. Them pit crew members, the way they moving, they lifting the tires. They got to squat down, put the tire on, jack the car up. I'm there. I'm with the crowd on this one.
I think I 1000% agree that they're athletes as well, and it's a team game. And watching the you see how important the cars are, the drivers, the people, they're like coaches, and this is going on, that's going on. Like it's a whole. Once you watch it, I understood why why it's a sport, why it's called a sport. It's like, damn, this shit. I know I couldn't get my black ass in there and just. I feel like I'm a good driver, but nah. But somebody asked me who's gonna win. No clue. I don't know. But Leclerc, Verstappen is nice. Hamilton. It depends on who gets whoever who's gonna be on that front row, pole position, 2, 3. We got to qualify. We got a lot going on before I could just pick a winner like that. But Tiger's actually I can't find him. I don't know where you got him on your TV, man. Are you in your bar?
Nah, man. I'm actually shout out to the sports and entertainment group, man. Adisha Bakari. And team, that's where I'm at now in DC at their office.
Oh, see, we were supposed to break this news, man. The biggest NFL news of the week. We are in the media space now, AB, and we don't have much news going on in NFL, but this was huge. I'll let you go ahead and get this.
Yeah, man. Stephon Diggs, man, signs a mega extension with the Buffalo Bills. I think it's definitely got 70 million guaranteed. I want to say 4 year, 100.
I think I saw
100 plus million. Put it that way, 100 plus million. It was 70 million guaranteed. Something that they was working on for a while. Night before they got released, man, we was able to sit down and grab some dinner, man, and told them, man, that's some life-changing,
it's generational
paper, generational wealth. That's what I told them. I said, hey, you straight, your daughter straight, your grandkids gonna be straight, and your great grandkids gonna be straight, man. So again, man, that's some life-changing money.
That's
legacy,
a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, for sure. Legacy, man. He said I've seen him say he want to retire a Bill and be a part of Bill's Mafia until he hang it up. And we had him on the show, obviously, out in Vegas when we were out there for the Pro Bowl, and hearing them talk about Josh Allen, hearing them talk about Bill's Mafia, hearing them talk about those things, you can see why he wanted to stay there and stay in that organization, stay with that quarterback. I was trying to spread some misinformation. I was trying to get him up out of there, man, because you saw once these other cats started getting paid, Hill got 72 guaranteed, Devontae got like 70, and you saw the numbers, and I think Diggs was probably maybe in the 20s when it came to highest paid receivers, and you didn't know if the Bills, were going to be able to finesse the cap and make it happen. The Colts had the money, so You're right. You're right. The cap is cap. But I was trying to get him up out of there. The former GM, Doug Whaley, had just came out a couple of days before and was like, hey, Diggs may be on the move. They may not be able to pay him. And then the Bills made it happen and kept this quarterback receiver duo together for a few more years, man. One of the best. And then you look at the numbers since he went over there. You look at Josh Allen's ascension since Diggs got over there, definitely in the argument for the best quarterback receiver duo in the league. And we don't do a lot of lists on this show, but I think this would be a good one. Where do they rank? Are they at the top for you? Who are let's go top 3 quarterback
top 3
receiver duos in the league. We done had 2 of the best break up this year with Devontae and A-Rod.
So I'm gonna go
Tyreek and Mahomes. You got.
I'm gonna go Josh Allen and Diggs.
That's 1 or 3?
No order. I'm gonna just give you my top 3.
Okay.
Allen and Diggs. I'm gonna go Stafford and Cup, and I'm gonna go Burrow and Chase.
You got to go Stafford. Stafford and Cup got to be in there. I didn't even think about them. I be hating on Stafford every chance I get. No, I'm just lying. But I got to go there. Got to have them in there. Triple Crown winner, Super Bowl champs. Shit, I just threw off my list.
Your list with some shit if you ain't have them in there.
Facts. Derek Carr and Devontae, they haven't played in the league together, but they played in college together. So I got to think they still – shit.
I need to see. I need results before I can put
you got to see it first?
3. Yeah, I got to see it first before I put you in my top 3. Now, I'm with you. I'm thinking that they should be, but I need to see results before I can put you in my top 3.
Okay, fair enough. Got Burrow and Chase. I know they're young, but can't lead in my Burrow Chase. Do I go Herbert Allen? Herbert, Keenan Allen, they numbers impressive every year. I'm gonna go Diggs Allen.
So
So Diggs Allen.
you just basically copied off my paper.
You know what? I'll
I
go
mean,
another
I'm used
three then.
to it.
I go a different three then.
No, you
I
good,
go
man. I'm used to it.
Herbert Allen, Devontae Carr and Carr. Devontae Adams and Derek Carr.
Cap.
I gotta go to A. I like Devontae is one of them guys that as soon as he come in the building,
He makes it better.
and then you got Waller out there, you got Renfro out there, so it's other weapons. So and then let me see somebody off your list that's not on your list. Brady Evans.
I'm about to say, Brady.
I go Mahomes Kelsey. I'm gonna just treat Kelsey like a receiver. I go Mahomes Kelsey because he was like 1B with Tyreek. So yeah, I stay off your bum ass paper. That's my three right there. But I like your three though. I like your three.
Nah, that's a cool list. That's a cool list. But
clearly an Eagles fan.
But it's crazy how you just mentioned the Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, Renfro, and Waller. That's going to be impressive to see. And then you got Josh Jacobs in the backfield.
Yep.
That's going to be very impressive to see, man.
Because, coming in, obviously, but game planning for that as a as a defense, as a coordinator, as a secondary, it's cool to have, weapons, but that looks good on paper, and thinking about that as an opponent, like, damn, what's the call on third down? A big
in the red zone,
red area. What we doing in the red area?
Who are we doubling?
Because Renfro's a mismatch in the slot against most slot corners. Waller's a mismatch at tight end, and obviously Devontae's a walking mismatch at receiver. So that's three different guys who changed the math on offense, and then you got a more than capable quarterback in Derek Carr. But I think this will probably be his best supporting cast for sure.
I'm just thinking about red zone because that's one of the most important situations. And then it's like now you're taking people out of the box. You got a capable running back who can punch it in there. Like that's a good situation.
McDaniel's punk ass calling the plays.
We're gonna see.
Good play caller. So
no excuses, baby, this year.
Yeah, man. Let me see who else y'all got. Okay. Some of these people are just showing their team fandom. We got let's see what other votes we got for best QB receiver combos. Mac Jones and Hunter Henry, Brady and Gronk,
Tua Hill possibly,
Debo and Debo, Tua Hill possibly.
Carl Wentz and the opposite team. Y'all disrespectful, man.
Hey, Wentz got Terry Mack out there, man alum. I'm excited to see how that works out. And Russell Wilson with Jerry Jeudy, I'm looking forward to see how that develops as well.
Good question.
Who else we got? Zach thinks the Raiders win that division. Alan Diggs, then everyone else. Hey, it just made me more excited for this football season, man.
Hey, man, can't come fast enough. Pause.
Facts, man. Pause. But
pause.
Very excited. But we didn't get a chance to talk about this. I know it's a few days behind. But your Tar Heels, man. Couldn't get it done, man. Jumped out, had a 15-point lead, I believe, at the half. It was 21-0. What was your thoughts on this game, man? How it finished? Jayhawks end up winning by 372-69. They didn't cover the 4-point spread, but won the game like I said they would all along coming into the tournament. I told you about these Jayhawks.
It was a great game. Like you said, my UNC Tar Heels up by 15. You know what? You know when I was nervous? When they interviewed Hubert Davis at halftime.
Bruh.
He was too excited. That's when I was nervous. It was like, oh shit. Again, I wasn't in the locker room at halftime, so I don't know what was said. But just seeing a coach that excited at halftime doesn't feel well with me. And then for the team to come, it was two totally different teams from first half to second half. Shout out to Bill Self and the Kansas Jayhawks. You know what I mean? We all know the basketball is a game of runs. They came out, they fought, they got back into the swing of things, and then from there, UNC, man, we were just flustered, and nobody could really get going.
Yeah.
And I just think
I
honestly think that they ran out of gas. We know our rotation is not deep. It just got to a point where they ran out of gas. But again, man, no excuses, no explanations, as we all know here on the Man to Man Pod. But that halftime interview, I knew it then. I said it's gonna be ugly coming out in the second half.
Man, I said something to my brother, and I didn't think, I still, because I had obviously Kansas, but I'm like, damn, Kansas couldn't make shit at the rim. They were blowing layups. Manic was blocking shit, like they just couldn't get nothing going to the rim. Obviously wasn't hitting, so I was definitely worried. But I didn't think, I heard the halftime interview, and he was talking about they thought we weren't gonna get up for the national championship. Like, I'm like, why are you talking about what at halftime of the national championship? But the players still got to go out there and get it done, and Kansas did that in the second half. Remy Martin, shout out to Remy Martin. He great name, first of all, but he changed the pace of the game. Hit some big time shots, was up and down the court, was picking cats up full court. Love couldn't get shit going. Man, it kind of cooled off. Big man got hurt late in the game, and then McCormick kind of went to work a little bit.
Shout out to the Virginia boys, though, man. The big man showing out.
Are they from VA?
Yeah, man. UNC big man from Richmond. Kansas big man. He's from the 7-5, man. You know how we do. We put him out there. It's all love.
Put him out there, man. Shout out. But
we'll be back next year though. UNC, Tar Heel. I don't
know about that.
Chapel Hill, baby.
Bill Self, I don't know what he said. He didn't say much at halftime. He just basically told this guy, hey, we got to play better. And they did that. So Bill Self, shout out to him too. That's another chip for him. He got a lifetime contract. I saw like a 5-year rolling deal where he making like 10 M's a year, which is crazy. And, he was caught up in some shit too. So, but you know how that go. But shout out to Bill Self, man, in the Kansas City Jayhawks, according to the president of the NCAA, presenting the trophy, called them the Kansas City Jayhawks.
Fried,
man. That's a fine.
But like again, man, shout out to my Tar Heels, man. Tar Heel. We'll get that next year, man.
You heard it. You heard it here first. They be calling the shot already.
We'll get it done next year.
I wonder how Tiger doing right now. You think he made the cut?
Yes. Yeah. They had a practice round. Don't get me wrong. I don't know who it was they were practicing with, but it was like, man, they asked him how Tiger looked. So he looked magnificent out there. And then I know everybody saw the crowd to watch Tiger. It's crazy the impact one person can have on a sport. And I don't care what you say. If you're a fan of golf, if you're not a fan of golf, you got to respect what Tiger Woods does for the game of golf and for the sport of golf, man. So I'm definitely excited. I'm excited to see him back out there. Obviously, coming off that horrific car accident, dealing with some injuries and trying to get back right. Even before the car accident, dealing with some stuff, back pain, knee pain. So to be able to see him get back out there, because you never want to see a GOAT go out like that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Whatever sport it is, you never want to see a GOAT go out like that. But I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm not a golfer. I'm trying to tap into it. But when Tiger is playing, shit. Everybody's on notice.
Like you said, it bring a different level, obviously, attention, excitement for everybody. Some people, he's polarizing. A lot of people hate him. A lot of people love him. But obviously, I'm rooting for him. And like you said, from what he's coming back from, could have lost his leg, could have lost his life, honestly. And now he's back, at this point. And like some people said, playing better. I'm about to see him take a swing right now. Playing, better than he even was before he got injured. And he said he wouldn't be out here. As always, he wouldn't getting into the tournament unless he thought he could win it. So we shall see. He is by far the most bet on player in the tournament to win it, top 20 finish, top 10 finish, all those different things. And it's a question that's been going around, obviously, since that picture was circulating with him, his practice shots in the crowd that he have. Is there anyone else who's been more important, more impactful to their sport than Tiger Woods has been to golf? What say you?
I'm trying to think of one person in their sport. I'm thinking comparables, MJ to basketball. I couldn't pick one person in football. I really couldn't pick one person who was so impactful.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
On the football field. That'll be tough. Golf, obviously hard. Tiger. Tennis. I'm thinking tennis. Maybe
Serena?
Serena Williams, yeah.
Agassi, Sampras, yeah. Ali, somebody said Ali for boxing, but I think boxing was boxing been huge for a while. You got Jack Johnson, you got Sugar Ray, like it's a lot of.
You got Tyson,
yeah.
Now you got Floyd,
yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't. Even though Ali is one of my favorite, his impact on sports and just culture in general. But yeah, I probably have to go Tiger, man. He just brought a whole different, he brought the youth to it. I think he was 21 American when he won it. Obviously, he's black.
Yeah.
So he brought that crowd. Like it still playing today. Everybody that you hear talk about him that's playing today, talk about the impact that he had on him, that he had on them. I had the Tiger Woods golf game. And like you said, I damn sure wasn't never touching the golf course, but I had the damn game. Man, so
you see people walking around with the TW hat and don't never step on the green. Don't ever step on the green.
They had a driving range of their life. So yeah, Tiger will probably get my vote. I mean, Phelps is swimming.
Like for me, I would say the closest person I would think would be MJ.
You know what? MJ took that shit global and he took it on another level, but I'm kind of an NBA historian. What Magic and Bird did.
One single person though. I'm not talking about duo.
Magic then. I would say Magic then.
But it was Magic. I don't think. But when you relate Magic, you don't relate Bird to that.
You do because he was one of his rivals, but that Showtime shit.
I'm pretty sure
it brought a different level of excitement. The Celtics weren't as excited. They were winners, but it's different when you win and you win it with flair, you win it with style, and you always smiling. And he just brought a different,
I get that, but again, I don't think just like from college, you got Michigan State, you got Indiana State. You know what I'm saying? That Magic and Bird thing, like that shit, they came into the league with that. Yeah. So again, I feel as though without Bird. And no disrespect to what the Lakers did and what MJ and them did, Magic Johnson did, no disrespect. But again, that flair that they had, like you said, like their rival with the Boston Celtics, two historic franchises, I think it's a little different. Where with MJ, he come in, shitty ass franchise, and he elevates the franchise, and now you got logos, you got shoes, you got, like you say, he took it global. Like,
yeah, but see, it took him some. It took MJ. It's no comparison on the global scale to MJ. Let's just we got to be honest there. But it took other pieces. It took other parts. Just like for everybody, for MJ, it took him 6-7 years to get to that winning. Magic came in rookie year, took that shit to the chip. Kareem goes out. He go play center and put up one of the best performances ever. As a rookie in the NBA. I don't know. And I wasn't really, I wasn't live watching that shit. But like I said, I'm a historian.
But you're a historian. So, right.
Yeah, I mean, so when I go back, we got Wilt Chamberlain in 1962. He scored 100 points. We ain't even got video of that shit because they said they weren't recording games, but they got video of him in 1957 in the national championship with Kansas. After that Showtime, that Lakers, that shit took it to another level. And then MJ just took that torch and then just
So yeah, so one
the game
singular
exploded.
person,
So
I would say close to the Tiger would be MJ. But Tiger,
MJ.
what he did for golf, impressive. So now another question for you, right? For Tiger. So obviously we talk about the horrific car accident. So if he comes back in this Masters and he wins, what does that do for his legacy? Like, can it even go any higher?
Man,
if that's crazy. Just to
yeah,
think about that.
if he win this shit, I think right now he's like matter of fact. Let's throw up the betting favorites because Tiger not even on it. When I looked the other day, and he'll probably be on it obviously after today, but when I looked, he was like plus 5,000. But right now the favorite is John Rahm at plus 1,200, and then the last person on the list is Matthew Fitzpatrick at plus 4,800. So if Tiger comes in after everything that's taking place and wins, I think this will put him on like God level when you talking.
So is he Mount Rushmore?
Ooh.
So golfing is a sport, right?
He's an athlete.
All right. So does this put Tiger Woods on the Mount Rushmore of athletes?
I think he should already be on there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, is Tiger Woods on your Mount Rushmore of athletes?
On my Mount Rushmore. Personally, I couldn't put him on mine just because I didn't.
I thought you said he should already be on there.
I'm saying people who cover sports, you've been covering every sport, and because I don't even understand truly the gravity or the impact that he's had on golf because I just wasn't tapped in like that. Even when he was doing it, like I said, I was looking, but more so from a distance. But I grew up basketball, football, and even baseball when because we was in the juicing era coming up with Sosa and Barry Bonds and McGuire and the boys. So mine personally, it's too many.
Damn, you ain't got Tiger top 4?
I don't need just personally, I can't do it. It'll be just me putting them on there because of what everybody else saying, in which
you seen it
can't fight with.
You seen
but
it,
I wouldn't watch. I've never as a kid, any 30 and under, watched the Masters or watched a PGA Tour. I've never. I never knew who was a favorite going. I've seen him dominate. Yes,
body of work though. But you know his body of work.
He ain't on my damn top 4. Okay, I got MJ. I got Prime. I got Brady. I got Serena Williams. I mean, I can't. Sorry, Tiger. I'm not saying he don't deserve it. If you put him on yours, I ain't gonna argue with you. But shit, I put Jerry Rice over. Somebody said Georgia. Come on, man. But see, it's nah.
Another M2M poll.
That's another poll. I mean, now he win this shit. He jumping cats. He might jump everybody. He win this because I know I've been paying attention. Now I'm 30. I've been locked in. I'm not a golf historian, but I've done a little research. If he come back and do this motherfucker ain't human. But he ain't going to my top 4. Nah. You got him on your top 4, I'm assuming?
I don't know, man. Tiger, top 4. When you think about what your accomplishments in your respective sport, it gets no better than what Tiger has accomplished in his sport. I would say Tom Brady. I would put Tom Brady in that realm as well. Like how many chips he has in football.
With like golfing people, I don't know if you know this answer or not, but like what they say, Tiger is better than like Jack Nicklaus. I know he's more impactful and all this stuff, but like what people say, because I know a lot of people say shit. Kareem is the GOAT in basketball. 6 MVPs,
so again,
19 All-Star games.
I'm in the same boat with you as far as the golfer. Like, I'm not a historian. I know Phil, you got Jack Nicklaus, you got Phil Mickelson. You got some guys that did some things in the golfing world, but who am I? But I would say Tiger. Who am I? But I would say Tiger. So again, for somebody, it would be tough for me not to put Tiger on
Mount Rushmore.
On Mount
Gretzky,
Rushmore.
Ray Gretzky. I think it's just depends on what sports you love, how you rank sport. Like, hey, is football more difficult than golf? Shit, Michael Phelps. Simone Biles, you can't even like you couldn't even like grade her performances because there was no scale to grade that shit. So like, I think it's all the word I'm thinking about is fleet.
Garrett Haas say best golfer of all time. Garrett Haas, are you a golfer? Are you a big time golfer, my guy?
How old is Garrett Haas? I ain't taking Garrett Haas. But shit, it's hard to get a top 4 out of football. Keep it real basketball. So
Mount Rushmore was tough. I mean, that's why they call it the Mount Rushmore. That's why they call it the Mount Rushmore. Top of the top. So,
but if anybody put Tiger on, I like these names right here, like with one word, like Tiger, Gretzky, Rice, Jordan, Mayweather, Brady, and I ain't gonna lie, I saw an interview with Mike Tyson the other day that completely changed my viewpoint. I know you more of a boxing.
What Tyson say?
So he said, no disrespect to Floyd, but you can't call yourself the GOAT with 50 fights. He said, like Sugar Ray Robinson, I think he fought 47 times, lost, and then went on like a 97 fight win streak or some shit like that. He was talking about some other cats, and he was like, nah, you picking and choosing. Like, these cats was fighting anybody that was basically like, hey, you the best, all right, bet I'm the best. Let's get in the ring, duke it out. So he was like, nah, I can't have him. And once again, I'm no boxing historian. I'm a casual boxing fan. I grew up in the Floyd era. No L's. 50-0. So he was Ali was, GOAT, Tyson, but what you say about it? I know you're a boxing guy.
I'm not a historian at all. I love watching the sport. I love watching it. It's tough to go against somebody who never lost when you stepped in the ring. That's tough for me. Like if you in any sport, I don't care what sport you play. Like if you go and compete, like you're going to compete and you never lost professionally when you're competing. And I get what Tyson is saying. It's like, you can't, like, it's tough to compare 50 fights to somebody who's fighting 100 plus fights.
200 fights.
200 fights. I mean, I get that.
Crazy.
But when you got 0 on the other side of that dash, that says a lot too. And I think the eras were completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say that, if those, and who, we can't really, it's tough to do that, but who's to say like Sugar Ray era or whatever they're fighting in this era now, they probably won't be fighting 200 fights. You'll never see that again.
I couldn't believe that, bro.
So it's tough. It's tough.
I wish I could find that clip. I'll find it later. I'm gonna throw that clip up on my joint later, but yeah, the era that I saw, she's GOAT. But sports talk, man. It's always you never know. It depends on everybody got their own list, everybody got their own rankings. But one thing that has been bothering me though, since Bron got eliminated from the playoffs, a lot of people taking shots at him. Oh, he didn't play. Oh, he take him out of the GOAT conversation, this, that, and the third. In my opinion, there was nothing that could happen this year in year 19 that would affect LeBron's GOAT argument. Like it's dude 37, year 19. Like you still hold him to the same standards as when he was 20. Like it's nothing negative that it's all wins from now. It's all icing on the cake. What's up, man? Here you go. Here you go.
Damn, you don't even know what I was about to say.
I just know you about this.
This is what I was about to say. You just turned 36, correct?
Mm-hmm.
As we both know, we just have haters in this world, man. Like we just
True
have
indeed.
like we just have haters in this world. They love to just hate on certain things, certain people. LeBron has those haters, regardless of what he does.
Polarizing.
Regardless of what he does, people are gonna find something to hate on. And when you at the top, and that's what I was listening to this and like, look, if you want to be successful, you gotta be ready to be hated on and not liked. And he's at the top of the top, so people just gonna find something to hate on, man. Like you said, like year 19, 37 years old, like. If you say that to anybody, they're like, oh, nah, a 37-year-old in year 19 can't carry a team. They gonna automatically say that. And what he's been able to do next year, it's gonna be year 20.
That's crazy.
I saw out here, man.
I saw a clip with they put like a bunch of the players that LeBron played against, and then like their sons that he's playing against too. Which is crazy. 20 years, man. But yeah, he's in the you can make an argument for the GOAT conversation. A lot of people, I would say MJ most days. A lot of people would, but it's an argument. You say Kareem, you say MJ, you say Bron. I think all those guys got an argument.
Yeah.
But what else we got?
Man, Brad got a question, man. I can't put it up today, but AB, thoughts on Gronk saying not ready to come back or just waiting for the dominoes to fall in place first with so much off-season stuff going on. I mean, shit, yeah, it's no rush. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time. If I ain't got to go to OTAs and all of that,
facts.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time. If the Bucks are okay with that, hey. Take your time, Gronk. If you want to come back, we get this thing ready. June, July. Just make sure you stay in shape. Oh yeah, I'm taking that all day. So I see no problem with it.
That's a fact. I think do you think he come back and play again? Obviously, his resume, is stamped.
Yeah, is Brady there?
Brady bite.
So Gronk back.
All right. You heard it here first. Now, I was on Pat's show, and this conversation actually came up, and then he kind of asked me, had to make like a Mount Rushmore or GOATs on that tight end position. Obviously, as a safety, 14 years, you played a long time. You played against some of the who I said there's only two guys that's really in that conversation for GOAT, and you may disagree with this. Say Gronk and Tony Gonzalez. Shannon Sharp, he came up. Gates came up. Somebody said, who else? Somebody said Jason Witten.
Jason Witten's not there. I definitely say Tony Gonzalez. Gronk is definitely there. Antonio Gates' numbers was
dumb.
Oh my God, it's so crazy.
Dumb, stupid. Which Chargers fans let me know immediately because it came up. It was like Gates. When I forgot who said it, but somebody was like Gates, and I was like, nah, Gates he's in the Mount Rushmore conversation for sure. For the people that I've seen, I know you got Winslow Sr., you got John Mackey, you got Isaac Newsom, Mike, all kind of these greats that I didn't get a chance to watch. But as far as who I got a chance to watch, he's in that, top four for sure.
And I played against Tony Gonzalez. I played against Tony Gonzalez late in his career, and he was still giving people problems.
Falcons Gonzalez.
Still giving people problems. So I would definitely say Gonzalez. I'll say Gronk. Shannon Sharp's in the conversation. Antonio Gates is definitely in the conversation.
Kelsey creeping up in there.
Kelsey is definitely creeping up. And then we'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else we got? Obviously, opening day. I know you're not a big baseball guy. I'll tap in here and there. But opening day,
I'm not a huge baseball guy.
Yeah, but they're doing some things that kind of speed up, change up the game. I know it's been some issues with some signal stealing. So they actually got some new technology where the the catcher can actually hit buttons on his wristband, and then something goes to where the pitcher can hear, like they'll hear like change up, they'll hear fastball, they hear two seamer, whatever it is. Some people love it, some people hate it, obviously, but it's supposed to speed up the game. So we'll see how that works. I think it was some other changes that they made as well. But baseball is back. I'm sure a lot of people are happy. They avoided a lockout. Opening day is here. These are the odds for outright betting on FanDuel Sportsbook on who will win the 2022 World Series. My Dodgers up there at the top as the favorites, plus 480.
You're a Dodger. I thought you were Florida Marlins.
I'm with the Miami Marlins too, of course. But I always have another team. And the Dodgers, MLB The Show, I'm a big MLB The Show guy, and he's always been my team. So Dodgers, they obviously reloaded. Blue Jays, second betting favorite. Chicago White Sox. That's surprising to me, at least. Plus 950, third. And then the Astros round out the top four, plus 1,000. You had have a team. All right, I just know you like the hats.
Yeah, I just rock with the hats. I ain't gonna fake like I got a mob. I ain't even gonna sit here and do that to y'all, but I don't got no
baseball
team.
Back.
No team.
What else we got, man?
Yeah, I'll get these questions in here, man. The last couple minutes, 7 minutes, man, we'll answer some questions. I know Lewis, he got a talking about talking about the Saints and Eagles trade. I know you were on Pat's show talking about it. Tell the people your thoughts on that, man.
I feel like we don't know. Obviously, both of those front office made the trades, and they obviously have a vision as to what they want to do in the picks, either this year or next year, and they do their research, do their due diligence. But as far as right now, in my opinion, we have no clue who won this trade, and we won't know until a few years down the line, until these players are actually drafted, and then you see what they are and who they are in the NFL. Because as we know, every year you got first round, second round, third, all the way through the undrafted free agents, and people outperform or underperform their draft slot. So Saints obviously got a couple more picks for this year, and the Eagles did it for next year. So a lot of people are saying probably to make a move at the quarterback if Hurts doesn't perform this year. So we right now, no clue who won this trade, but hopefully both teams make the right decisions. What you feel about it?
Nah, I agree. Like, who knows? It'll be a year, two down the line to be like, okay, I see why they did this, or that was a dumb move. So I agree 100% with you that but on paper, it definitely looks like, maybe one team might have won the trade just because they have more picks. But then again, like who knows? Who knows? So I'm definitely with you.
The internet definitely is saying the Eagles fleeced the Saints. But just because you're getting more first round picks, I don't want to put names to these picks, but we've seen a lot of people get drafted in that first, second, whatever round,
and stank it up
and completely shit down their leg once you get under them real lights, under that real pressure. But and then all these receivers we've been talking about, shit. Matter of fact, we go into the top list. Tyreek Hill was what, 4th, 5th, 6th round pick, late round pick. Devontae Adams, 2nd round pick. Cooper Kupp, 3rd round, I believe. Diggs, 5th round, right?
Yeah.
5th round. So once again, we got no clue who won this trade. And then once you look at it, who are drafting these players? Like Saints, in my opinion, have done a great job drafting players. You look at how many players have signed mega deals on their second deals in their last few drafts. So I think it's way too premature to determine a winner from these moves when you're moving picks. But both teams got a plan.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Mike Tomlin, second
Just
round.
Just camera view.
Evaluate the evaluators. But yeah, man. Anything else we got up here before we get up out of here? Atlanta Dream. Our man alum, Renee Montgomery, part owner of this team. They traded for the number 1 pick in Monday's WNBA draft. So that's big news on the WNBA side of things.
I'm gonna put this charger in real quick. Hold on.
All right. What else we got, man? Unless we got any other good questions in here. Jacob Hartman, thoughts on the Chicago Bears? So they got a few years before they are competitive. Yeah, a few years before they're competitive, in my opinion. But you got a quarterback, Justin Fields, who I thought last year going into the draft was the best of the bunch. New coach, new GM, so hopefully their arrows pointing up. A-Rod only got a couple more years left, so that division will be, who's gonna take it over. So I think the NFL is better when the Chicago Bears are good, though. So we shall see.
We shall see, baby.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
And what you got up for the weekend, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Got that. Got some breaking news. Former Cardinals head coach Steve Wilks and former defensive coordinator Ray Horton have now joined Brian Flores' racial discrimination class action lawsuit against the NFL and various teams. Breaking news late in the show. So Mike Tomlin came out and spoke about hiring B-Flow and basically said, hey, I'm in a position to hire him. I know, what he's talking about has some validation, and I didn't want to leave him on that island as not only another head coach in this league, but another black head coach in this league. And I was in a position to hire him and bring him in. And now you got 2 other guys. If you guys don't know, I actually was with Steve Wilks for a short time in Carolina. Were you with Wilks at all? Did y'all cross paths?
Yeah, he was the 1 year he was at Arizona. We definitely crossed paths.
Yeah, and I think most of us would agree, if you watch the game or follow the NFL at all, Wilks got a raw deal out there in Arizona. Wasn't set up to win. That's why I love also what BA did down there in Tampa with passing that team along to Todd Bowles. That's actually constructed to win and to compete.
Mm-hmm.
So this is big. Steve Wilks. I'm not never crossed paths with Ray Horton. Know the name.
I didn't either.
Yeah, but definitely know the name. So they're joining this class action lawsuit. So this lawsuit definitely has legs, and we're gonna see how things turn out. But that's definitely big news because Wilks just took a job somewhere, didn't he? Was it Carolina? He go back to Carolina?
Took a job back with the Carolina Panthers. Yeah.
Okay.
Back with the Carolina Panthers. Yep.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on this?
So with this news, I was about to ask. So with this news, like you said, definitely has legs. Do you see more people, more guys, more coaches, more black coaches coming out and joining this lawsuit?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, once you do it, just like when Brian Flores came out and said when he first came out with the lawsuit, he said, I'm probably sacrificing my coaching career, but once you kind of it's always safety, some level of safety in numbers. So once more people start to say, they get more comfortable speaking out, because these people who want to continue coaching, it's hard for them to join a lawsuit against, their employer essentially. So I think people will continue to join the class action lawsuit. I think it was either Ray Horton. I was reading on my Apple Watch, so it's kind of small, but Schefter just put out a whole tweet, but he basically said, he was a part of a sham interview in 2016. Damn, I forgot which team just that quick. But we know this has been going on. They just made some adjustments to the Rooney Rule, which we just talked about. Basically, you can hit your interview quota by bringing in, interviewing 2 white women right now. So I think it's definitely got legs, and I think people will continue to join this class action suit. And more importantly, I hope some change comes with this, comes from this.
Yeah, man. So we definitely would have our ears and eyes close to this, man, and see if I could, again, question I asked you, if any other black coaches will add their name to this list and see if this list grows. But looks like, this thing definitely has some merit to it, and it's not going away for a while.
Yeah, and it shouldn't. And it shouldn't. So yeah, we shall see. We'll definitely be following along and keep you guys updated as it goes along. One more question real quick before we get up out of here. Get this question to AB. All right, there you have it. There's AB.
And I'm gonna give you my reasons. I will be flawed.
Wait, the question for the people that's listening and not watching. Bob asked, T.O. said he can still play, which I think he joined the Fan Control Football League, which Renee Montgomery is a part owner in as well. He was on Pat McAfee's show yesterday, had an interesting interview, saying he can still come out and play at 48 years old. So asking AB, can T.O. still play in the NFL?
No hate.
No,
me
never.
being 100% honest, man. No, he cannot play in the NFL. He can probably and when we say play in the NFL, what do we mean? Do we mean that, hey, I can go out there and give you a snap? Yeah, he can probably go. Yeah, he can go out there and give you 5 snaps. But to go out there and play in the NFL for 17 games at 48 years old, no. It's just the wear and tear on your body week in and week out. Them young boys out there are moving. They're faster, stronger, and at 48 years old, I don't see it. I love the confidence that he has in himself. No, that's there, but
hey, bet on yourself
at all times. So that's what he's doing. But again, like you said, other people can have different opinions, and I definitely have one.
Yeah, I'm with you. And once again, obviously no hate, and you believe in yourself, go out and give it a damn go. I hope you get a try. I hope you get a shot. But he also said in the interview, he never officially retired. And once again, he's 48, already in the Hall of Fame, should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, probably a top 5 receiver all time. But I think time has passed. Father Time has whooped everybody ass except for Tom Brady. And I think he's on the other side of that.
Never officially retired.
Yeah, that's what he said. He never put in the paperwork. There is no paperwork of him retiring. He feels like he can still play. He still feels good. He works out. He said he's still running 4.4s. I call cap on that as well. But we saw him late in his career get some opportunities with some teams that just, really couldn't get it done. And that's just what it is. At some point, we're all told either by ourselves or by someone else, you can't play the game at this level anymore. For some people, that's Pop Warner. Some people, it's high school. Some people, it's college. Some people, was pros. He was fortunate enough for it to be after a first ballot Hall of Fame career. But at this point in time, I love your wine, T.O., but hang it up.
Okay. But hey, look, we're gonna see what he do in this crowd control league. And he put some good film out there. Somebody
got Johnny Manziel at quarterback, so he might change your mind.
Hey, so that might be another quarterback receiver combo we didn't have in our top 3.
All right. Time to get up out of here, man. Time to get the hell up out of here. As always, bet on yourself.
You see it.
Hey, you see it, but we out here, man. All right, man. Y'all be good, man. Enjoy your weekend. Do some research on F1 racing and let me know what y'all think once we put this poll up on if F1 drivers are athletes or not.
Yeah.
We go. The keeper said, T.O. trying to be, T.O. wants to be the guy on the Heat. I can't think. I know you talking about UD. Heat lifer. Have some respect. All right. All right, we go.
Peace.
All right.